Hello, 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 Sagittarians. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is good. Happy Halloween week. And this is for the week of the 24th through the 31st, 24th, 25th through the 31st. What day am I on? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Halloween, and I would love to know what you guys call your Halloween if you're from another country, or if you even have Halloween. I would love to know that. We're going to get started though. First, for those that are brand new, I'm going to be doing your current energies, your future energies. I'll get some clarifications on a few things if we need that. Depends on Divine and the downloads he gives me. And then there's one card that I am going to be doing for Divine. So if you're coming to tarot, you have a question, you have a wonder, you have a curiosity, you have a concern, a challenge. So this is his card for you, Sagittarians, not for me. This is hopefully an answer that you need to hear from the Divine, Supernatural, God, Holy Spirit, however you want to call it. All right. He's funny. He's so funny. Anyway, definitely. Yeah. So we're going to get started with your current energies, your future energies. Let's go and see what he has. So I do numerology and astrology, as I said. So the third card, your future energy, I look at that as the astrology. And then I weigh it up with the Divine's card as well as the numerology, what's going on. You should see what's going on in my brain. Trust me, I've got like a million things all at once going on, from not only supernatural, but energies and auras and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of fun in my head sometimes. And for those that you don't know, I am an empath and very powerful intuition, energies, read energies a lot. Wherever I go. And then I share love wherever I go, because a lot of those energies are really messed up. So anyway, let's get going. I got half of your spread down. Let's get the rest of it and see what else is going on with Sagittarians. Okay. He's funny. Before I just did Capricorns, and in between I was talking to him about this new channel I'm going to be doing. And it's funny because I asked him, I need to know the name. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to do. And he's just like giving it to me right here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. All right. Oh, you got a lot of challenge. Wow. There is so much challenge going on this Halloween week. And I'll tell you why. It's not with just with Sagittarians. It's with all the signs. Because one, we're leaving full moon energy, but that full moon isn't really the new moon, and the full moon for October sort of created a lot of conflict. But the problem is that there's a lot of planets interacting that is trying to create this devastating conflict, especially with Mercury retrograde leaving for you guys. That means that it's done on the 18th. However, Mercury is a huge planet, and it doesn't just say, okay, now I'm going to go from this way to this way, and I'm just like, we can stop on a dime and turn around and go really quick. It'd be sort of like a human that can turn and run and go this way real quick. That's not a planet. It takes about 2 weeks for that planet to rev up enough to move out where it needs to. So it sort of stays slowly, and then all of a sudden revs up more and more and more. So this next 2 weeks, we're really running into a lot of conflict. I see it right here. But it's a good conflict. This is because it's an awakening conflict. It's a spiritual conflict. It's a transformation conflict. It's setting you up for the next level. Okay? Because the current energy here that the Divine is trying to share with you, whatever you're going through or whatever question you have that you keep wanting to know about, you come to tarot about, this is actually the relationship I have with him that sends me this message, is that it's beyond the ordinary. So it's sort of not inside the box. Whatever you're trying to figure out, it's not inside the box. You're going to have to look outside the box, because it's the number 9 as well. So he's saying, don't look like what everybody else is doing. Look outside that, because that's where your answer is. That's where your solution to your challenges. That's where whatever you're trying to do is outside the box. For me, I live outside the box because my spirituality does not fit in this earth box in the way that most people think. That's why empaths usually live a very alone life. Not some live a very lonely life. However, we want to make sure that we are doing what divine asks us to do and feel and have those energies. And a lot of people don't understand that. So we live pretty much alone, and it's an outside of the box. Because we have, this is your current energy, guys. This is Sagittarian current energy. This is about transformation. The swan goes through that little ugly duckling phase, grows up and is a beautiful swan. But it doesn't happen without pain, doesn't happen without growth, doesn't happen without, more movement through its age. We grow up from a little tiny baby to an adult. Okay, that's our physical body. But then our mental body, it sometimes grows, and we live in our mental body rather than our spiritual body, because then we're all messed up. Okay, so this is about looking at what your spiritual growth is. I'm going to try to put up there so you can read it, because it's not me making this up, because it's the number 3. Your current energy is about acknowledging the transformation that is happening in you or around you right now. Not the outside world, not what's going on in politics, but your little journey right for you. So whatever that is, you have to acknowledge that you're transforming into a higher self, a higher being, a more positive being, a more light vibrational being. You are more of a supernatural being. You're basically living in your spirit. So this is what divine is saying. Beyond the ordinary would be living in spirit. Okay. And beyond the ordinary is not easy, but it's a million times more rewarding. So that transformation, well, how do I know? Been there, done that. I lived all in earth. My life crumbled, ended up in a lot of situations I didn't want, owed a lot of people money. Life crumbled. It was just not working out. The jobs weren't working out. I wasn't happy. It wasn't a good fit. Maybe I ran my company, and the company just kept having problems and struggles after struggles. If you're having struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle after struggle, it's time to transform. What's working is not working. So you have to try something different. And it has to be out of the ordinary, out of the box. Why and how it's going to happen? This is your future energy. This is the astrology energy. It goes along with it. With the Divine's card is communication. You have to be your authentic self. You have to talk to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You really have to be talking to yourself first. Why? Because the communication card is the number 5. Some of you don't even know who you are, what you think, where you want to be, where you want to go, who you want to be with, why you want to be with them. You just know you want to be with them, but why? This is the hermit energy. This is time to be a little bit of the hermit energy. Okay. 5, uncomfortable. Okay. And 9, important to get it done. The uncomfortable is because it's new. It's uncomfortable because it's new, because somebody is not walking in their authentic self, and there's your first card out. You need to walk in your authentic self and be finally freaking truthful with yourself. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to be with. Somebody needs to say those things out loud. But the thing is, that is low vibrational. If you're scared, you don't know, and you're thinking with your head, you're not thinking with your spirit. Because if you're thinking with your spirit, just say, okay, Divine, I don't know which way to go. You show me which way to go. And boom, he will. I've helped so many people through this. It's amazing. And then what happens is you definitely find the abundance. The transformation happens because you're looking at not only, you want to say your psychic gifts, but your discernment, your intuitive, your clairvoyance, your hearing audibility, your whatever it is gift that you have. Everybody has one. Is you don't tap into it because you don't have a relationship close enough. And that's what I'm trying to do, is get you close with that, because who's on your backside? The devil. He wants to keep you low vibrational. He does not want you to have everything that you desire, the job, the money. He doesn't want all that stuff. He wants to have it quit. He wants it to end. And your challenge card is the death card. It's like, he says, I want to wipe him out. I don't want him to be happy. I don't want him to have all that kind of stuff. And that's why Divine is saying it's time to transform. It's trying to talk to yourself. Go now. Now is the action time. Believe in me. Trust in me. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you to go where you want to go. However, you keep thinking, I want, when actually Sagittarians, you're supposed to think, I need. Give me what I need. Then he will give you what you want. Okay. A lot of energies here. So somebody is really fighting. And you know what? It's almost like somebody is being suppressed from being able to share and be themselves. Is that you? Is somebody holding you back from you being yourself? And why are you not allowing them to step back? Or why are you not allowing yourself to step through that? Fear. Okay. And fear keeps you bound. Facing the fear will actually allow you what you want. New beginnings, a new love, a new connection, a new partner, a new job. This is a time where we transform. We get rid of everything that's holding us back. Current energy card, holding us back, and so that we can move forward. So you have some beautiful cards here. You have to acknowledge it is not easy to start over. It's not easy to start with somebody new. It's not easy to think in a new way. Stop the low vibrational thoughts, which is, if you haven't watched it, I'll post that on there. Hopefully it's about removing the words in your vocabulary that are holding you back. Can't, fail or failure, or try. Empty words means nothing. You should get rid of those words. And there is a video. If I don't have it down here, just go to my page and hit videos, and then just type in the word can't, and it'll pop up. Okay. But these are low vibrational words that need to leave, because it's holding you back from the love that you want. Okay. Now for somebody else, they're in a relationship and it's shaky. And the reason why it's shaky is because you're not going out of the box and thinking of new ways to make that flame come up again. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm actually giving a reading for Sagittarians, but if you want to ask a question, I'll answer it at the end. Yeah, at the end I will. But for somebody, it's a shaky relationship because definitely is the number 10. So we're in a process that something may end quickly. Now, this might be a conversation because of the Mercury retrograde energies. It may be a conversation that needs to end the low vibrations quickly. That's like getting the elephant out of the room, like I have told you many, many times for this retrograde, Mercury retrograde. We got to get this elephant out. We got to get the hard conversations out. We got to be vulnerable and share our feelings and share our emotions deep down and become vulnerable. This is the time to do that. It's hard. Yes, it is very hard. It's the number 5. It's very uncomfortable because it's new to somebody, but it has to happen in order for this next step to be able to open up. The next step that is able to open up is to bring something new. Okay. The number 1, bring something new. So the number 10 is a dual number. It is the number 10. It's also the number 1. So you have to get rid of these hard conversations with your relationship that you're in, or whoever. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. You got to get this out on the table. You get it out on the table, you're actually now able to move to the next level, which will be a closer bonding, a very close bonding, or it will be an ending of a relationship. And that's what you're fearing because you're afraid, well, if it ends, what's going to happen? If it ends, the problem is if you hang on to something that is supposed to have been let go, you're just going to stay stuck. And you're going to repeat this karmic cycle over and over. And you're going to come back to me next year and say, I should have listened to you because I'm still going through the same problems this year that I did last year with the same person. And I can't seem to break it. We should have left them because they were not the person to be with. Now, if it is the person that you're supposed to be with and you really want to work things through, maybe get counseling, get coaching, get whatever, that's going to take that really hard communication that's uncomfortable. It's the number 5. It's uncomfortable communication. Okay. But got to get to the truth. Whoever is not being themselves, their authentic you, why are you so afraid to be you? And what I mean by that is some people, they have many faces. So you go to work, you act a certain way, you're another person. You're another person around your friends. You're another person around your parents. You're another person around whoever you hang out with. Okay? So you have all these different faces. So the point that divine is trying to say is just be you, no matter what it is. I mean, I know somebody, their kid was beautiful kid, wonderful kid, 4.0, whatever, but they were fearful that they couldn't dress the way that they wanted to dress in fear that maybe the parents would disapprove. What was it? They just wanted to dress in black. They liked the color black. They want to dress in black. What is wrong with that? Nothing wrong with dressing in black. However, that doesn't define them because that they know who they are. Okay? You have to be the authentic you, whatever it is. If you wanted your hair to be purple and green and yellow and blue, and that's you, that's you. If you want to be, just a loving person and afraid to share that, that's you. That's screaming to get out. Okay, so Page of Cups, this is a message for your heart. This is a message for your passion. There is a message coming towards you. Somebody's going to come towards you and say, it is okay to be the authentic you. You're going to love yourself and your light is going to shine. Thank you. Beautiful. He says shine, 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 shine. Okay, I don't know who that's for. But this old self, this fake self has to go away. This is your challenge card. This is fear. This is fear. Fear that you might be rejected, or when I came out as a spiritual, well, I don't know what I call myself, but I came out telling people of my gifts. Was I going to lose, and was there a chance to lose some people? Yeah, there was. Did I lose some people? Yep. Did some people chastise me? Yep. Oh, you believe in that stuff? Oh, you believe in, no, I don't believe in it. I know it because this is what I've lived since I was a little girl. I just held it in. So stop being somebody that you are screaming to get out. Let that person come out. King of Swords, yes. So now we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, or the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Power couple in the truth. And I really think this is going to be beautiful when you do become because it's going to end this old pattern. This is your center of your reading. It's going to end this. Oh, no, wait, excuse me. Thank you. She's like, that's not right. But it is going to end it. It's going to end this old person. And it's this Ace of Pentacles is going to bring you more opportunities that have been waiting to come forward for you. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting until finally you just sit there and you say, okay, this is it. I am going to be who I am. And if people don't like it, that's just too bad. But this is who I am. Okay. And this is going to open a whole new door of opportunities because now you've released that fake self. You push that fake self down, and then you're actually transforming and trusting the divine for what you are going about to do. You're actually going to go to a new vibration, a higher vibration, because it's all about the swords. It's all about truth. It's really easy. Life is really easy if you just look at truth, and whether you like it or not, you have to just go by what truth is, and not earthly truth, by absolute truth. It's like, if it doesn't feel right, if it isn't right, and if divine doesn't send you there, doesn't have you do it, and you don't even, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to live in Tanzania, but he's got something there for you in Tanzania. And if you go, you will see it. If you don't, then you stay stuck. I don't want to go live in California. Trust me, there's places that I have a feeling he's sending me that I just will not expect. All right. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody's not going to release this. Somebody's not going to transform. And I'll see you next year on the karmic cycle, because you'll be back and saying the same thing that you have been saying this year. You'll be fighting the same challenges this year that you did before, because you didn't trust in the process. You didn't trust in divine. And he'll wait. He'll wait. But your rewards will be delayed, because this is about a choice. This is a choice. And this is you being stuck because he's got you there. You're facing him. Okay. And your choice is to break away, to beyond the ordinary, believe in the supernatural, believe that there is a transformation process happening within you. This is a spirit earth fight. As I said, I think it was in the Halloween read, not the Halloween, the full moon reading. It's a tug of war. This is your inner self. This is the rope. This is the spiritual self, or this is the earthly self. This is the outside elements. You're worried about what everybody else will think, what everybody else will do, what everybody, blah, 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 blah. This is your inner side, your spirit side saying, release and let me out. Let me be whoever it is. And so you've got this thing going on back and forth, and you're just about to go over the line with the earth thinking. So stop it, challenge it, diffuse it, say, no, I'm going to work on myself this week, communicating with myself, communicating with others. Do you think it was easy for me to come out? I told my daughter, she already knew, because she thought, Mom, you're just not the same as everybody else. I'm like, no, I'm not. But nobody else knew that until I really came out. And there's a couple people that fight it. They deny that I am that way. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. And they're still my friends, but they will not talk about it. So, and I'm like, okay, I'll respect you for that. But this is who I am, and this is who I'm going to be. And I'll talk about it, because I will not deny divine. I will not deny him, because he has challenged my life. Anyway, that's your reading, guys. Huge. This is a transformation process. This is a spiritual war process. It's an uncomfortable place to be, but if it's very easy, if you walk in your own truth and not anybody else's truth, it's going to make your life completely turn around, and it becomes really easy. I've been there though. But I love this in the center of your reading. There's so many opportunities and things that are going to come your way if you do that transformation. And what's on that side is love, a connection. Now, this may be a connection with divine. This may be a connection with somebody physical, but there is definitely a connection. I'm excited for you if you decide to do that. If you don't, have fun, and I'll see you next year, because your karmic cycle is going to repeat itself. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys, this is a time where I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers with YouTube. I don't care about the money. I just want to get online and give you live readings, which I can't on my phone because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Some YouTube silly thing. But if I get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, as I stated, I'll give you free readings. I'm going to do 3 30-minute individual one-on-ones or through 3 30-minute coachings. And if nobody wants coaching or whatever, then we'll do readings. We'll just switch it over to readings. All right. So please share with your friends. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification button. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the support for those people that do. And I love when you come in. I don't know if anybody is there still, but you're very welcome to ask a question at this point. And I'll give it a second. But yeah, and so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with my YouTube channel, my new one. If it is going to be intermixed with this, or it's going to be a new one. I'm waiting for Divine to see, but I have a feeling it's going to come before the end of the year. And that's more of a spiritual growth. Okay. That's more of supernatural, talking about how to walk with divine, that kind of a thing. All right. So no questions. All righty. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween week. Enjoy it. Don't forget to share if you live in another country, what you guys call Halloween and how you celebrate it. I'd love to see. We will talk to you next week. And don't forget to walk in absolute truth. That is your authentic you. And walk in absolute truth and love. Take care, guys.